Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This time I won't let you down. Gets mine, I gets mine. Papa told me, sonny, just shine. Beam it up until you get blind. You get blind, yeah. I pick up the phone, it's ringing, they give me a tone. Hey, I know you're thinking I'm wrong. Hey, I know you want me alone.
YouTube! What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Jordan, aka Jordan Speaks. I'm back with another freaking video. Make sure you like this joint already. Before you even hear what I'm about to say, press the like button. I'm waiting for you to press it. I bet. Like, subscribe, and comment to this bad boy. Comment on this bad boy. Let me fix this a little bit. Comment on this bad boy. Look, I'm back with another video. I got something on my heart, right? I have something on my heart that I feel like, yes, I'm back in the car. Look, I feel like we deal with a lot. And I don't know if this is a culture thing or if this is just a worldwide thing, okay? But a lot of, I realized this, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop telling your sons men don't cry. We have to stop telling kids in general not to cry. But I wanna talk specifically about telling little boys or teenagers or whatever, the male gender, we have to stop telling them that men don't cry. And I'm gonna tell you why I think it's a good idea to stop doing this. Because when a child grows up, when a young man grows up, and his parents tell him, stop crying, men don't cry, why are you crying, they grow up and become incapable of sharing their feelings. They either don't know how to express themselves, just will not express themselves, or feel like they can't express themselves. I want to break this down because a lot of times you hear people say, oh, females are so emotional. We are a little emotional, but men are too. Men have feelings as well. They just tend to, and I don't even want to say handle them better. I think we just have created a mindset, a theory that men can't cry. Men don't cry. Men shouldn't cry. You just toughen up and you do what you got to do. But the truth of the matter is, because I follow the example of Jesus, and if I had to point to any idea of a man, I would say it's Jesus. I think he's a true definition of a man. He died. He sacrificed himself for people that may not even love him back. I think that's a man. He endured. He cared for others. He's provided. I think that's a man. And Jesus wept. He wept. He cried. Jesus cried. Jesus grieved. Jesus felt all of these. But for some reason, we have learned and we are teaching our men that men don't cry. Men just toughen up. Men just suck it up. And then what happens is they get older and they get into a relationship and they don't express themselves. They don't know how to express themselves. They feel like they can't express themselves. And it's less because of the woman, but it's more so because they grew up and they heard men don't cry, men don't do this, men don't do that. And then now your daughter, somebody else's daughter, or your granddaughter, or whoever, is dating a man that refused to express themselves or literally don't know how. So then they find other outlets or in other ways to express what they feel, anger. For some reason, the African American man is seen as more angry than any other race. And that's because you don't see Indian Native Americans telling their kids or telling their little boys men don't cry. But you do see African American women and men telling their kids, men don't cry. They get angry. They hit. They abuse. They belittle. They cheat. They steal. They kill. This all comes from not knowing how to express yourself, or feeling like you can't express yourself. If a man and a woman is in a relationship and the relationship doesn't go well, instead of him crying it out, instead of him grieving, instead of him telling her, hey, I want us to work out, he belittles her. You're not gonna find nobody better than me anyway. He goes out and he messes with other women. He goes out and attempt to fill that void rather than going to the one he really loves and say, hey, I know I'm not perfect. Hey, I should have did this better. Hey, let's work this out. Instead, he goes elsewhere because he feel like, hey, if I express how I feel, I'm weak. If I express how I feel, I'm less of a man. And the truth of the matter is that's not true. And a lot of us, we grow up hearing that. Our grandparents told us that. Our parents told us that. Our great-grandma told us that. Our favorite auntie told us that. But we have to break out of that mindset. We have to condition ourselves and teach ourselves how to let our boys cry. Let them feel what they feel. And what I like to practice, I don't have kids yet, but what I like to practice with little boys that I know and that I love so much is I say, hey, are you a big boy? And they go, yes. Or I say yes. I do that with Baby J. Say yes. And he say yes. And I say, well, big boys use their words. I don't say big boys don't cry, but big boys use their words. What happened? How are you feeling? Who did it? Ask those questions rather than saying like, boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry. Men don't cry. Suck it up. You're not bleeding, so stop crying. What are you whining about? Stop using those. We got to get out of using those and ask them, well, what happened? What's the first emotion? Because anger is a secondary emotion. So why are you angry? Are you disappointed? Are you sad? Are you hurt? Did this break your heart? So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. And I just want to encourage you guys, because I know this is easier said than done, especially when you're raised this way. But we got to be the generation to break out of this. We got to be the generation to let men know and little boys know that it is okay to cry. It's okay to express how you feel. That does not make you less of a man. Like I said, I think God was the best man of all. Jesus was the best man of all. And he wept. Again, I am Jordan, aka Jordan Speaks. Whoa. And I am back with another freaking video. Like, subscribe, and comment and tell me why you think this happened or how this came about. Or even if you encounter this, go listen to my bro music, Jay Kirk and Jay Lloyd. It's called Heat Wave. My sis Shanny Zastro dropped the EP called Points to Ponder. Go check on that. Go look at my other video. Tell me what you think. It's called Fear? ? Let's get this video up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the subscriptions up. Let's get all of this up, because we going in all 2019. I'm out.